So welcome to Melrose Unitarian Universalist Church. Our service today is called Having a Purpose Helps. Having a purpose helps us set direction. It's useful for course correction and can be exciting too. And we have something happening immediately after the service, so I would invite Gretchen up in a moment to explain to us what will be happening. And we're going to be sure to be finished by 11:40 so children can rejoin the parents and so we can have a time for fellowship. For those not staying in the sanctuary for this congregational conversation, please join us for a time of fellowship in the room next door. I'll be joining you there for a conversation and a beverage. Gretchen, are you ready? I'm ready now.
Good morning. So I'm Gretchen Locke. I'm the clerk of the congregation. I'm a member of the board, and I've been working with the board on revising our vision and mission. We're going to have a conversation immediately following the service today. The service will be a little shorter than usual, and then I'll talk about the revisions that we've done, how we've gone about it, and what happens next. So we invite everybody to join us and look forward to that conversation. So we will finish by 11:40, so if you have kids in RE or need to get off to someplace, we'll just finish a little bit later than we usually do. Thanks.
So my name is Reverend Dr. Susan Sahusky Brown. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Your sabbatical minister during the time that Reverend Suzanne is off recouping, regrouping, and getting ready to come back full of renewed energy. So glad you are here with us this morning. We are a church of open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands. All who share our values are welcome here with us. And now let us welcome one another into worship with that weekly practice of welcome. I invite you to say hello to the neighbor in front of you, behind you, next to you. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody, and now to our virtual community. Hello. All right, this morning we have helpers. We have Darren, Boyd, and Wendy, who are responsible for coffee. And our usher is Michael O'Connor, and our greeter was Nancy Nichols. And when I was wandering around here this morning, I lost an earring. So if anybody finds one, it was in this building, came in with me, so got to be here somewhere. Little gremlins got it. If you find it, let me know. This morning, to begin, we're going to have a little testimonial. Brian Johnson is going to come up to the lectern. He's going to share with us why he supports this congregation. Brian?
Hello, everybody. Fumbling around here. So let's see. Good morning. My name's Brian, and I'm here to share with you the joy of Blenheim Ginger Ale, that magic elixir from South Carolina, where I originally hail from. Actually, someone asked me to do a testimonial, so I'm here to do that. But there is some Blenheim available afterwards. So you've got relief after the meeting. Just keep this in your mind. That'll get you through the meeting. Use the small cups and don't throw them away because we do recycle. This beverage is something that I share with people on special occasions like the men's retreat. April 5th, there's still room. See me or see Don. That weekend is really a primary reason I come to this church. Why do I keep coming back here? The environment we create there at that time, the discussions we have, I just cherish that so much. I mean, it was really touch and go last spring when the warmth of community was getting a little bit hot on the topic, and I think it helped, at least for me, to solidify why I keep coming back. This group of people, this church, you collectively managed to handle joys and sorrows in kind, gentle, thoughtful ways. There's a lot of process to being a UU, and I really appreciate that. I think this church does it really well. And this church gets things done. It has an impact way beyond our walls. It's helped shape Melrose into a wonderful place to live and to raise a family. If you look behind the scenes of any of the organizations here, the Friends of the Fells, Folio Art, Commission on Disability, Melrose Against Violence, Commission, there was the Melrose Advocates for Education. There's a UU involved in some way. And the impact goes beyond Melrose, apparently. Why, just the other week, the Immigrant Support Alliance was on national TV with a shout-out from Laura Ingram. I've been coming here since the days of Reverend Phyllis O'Connell, and I've seen how people like the Blacklocks, the Goulds, the Gromensteins, and others have led the way for us. It's great to see new people and energetic families and everyone just coming and participating. Other things I like about this church is I'm able to get a little Monty Python from the pulpit. 3 shall be the number, not 5, not 4, but 3. We always have some great music. We have so many talented musicians in this town. It's phenomenal. The community email is really helpful, just to find things and get something done. And it's nice to know there's a solar grid on the roof. I've got to help facilitate a few covenant groups. I got to run a film series. I got to help clean tiny bits of glass from the woods. And I've enjoyed numerous potlucks. I get to hang out with the cool kids on the IT committee. It's a great environment for shy people like me to be able to reach out and get to know someone. A safe, approachable space, a place to make friends. As the great philosopher Groucho Marx once said, I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member. Thus, I have not signed the book. I've got my escape pass here. Even though I didn't do that, I still feel welcomed. And as another Marx, Karl, said, the worker controls the means of production. So do the members of this church control the means of production of community, the means of making the world a better place. It's important for each to contribute to their abilities to keep it in sound physical operation. So here comes the pitch. I think one of the goals of this testimony was to mention that you should be ready for the pledge campaign or whatever. If it not, it should be. It's just worth every penny here. We're here. Reach out and tell your friends what a great place this is. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble on here. Enjoy a bit of Blenheim, and one of these days, we're going to have this in communion cups. Just you wait. I love you. I love you, church.
All right. I haven't found my earring, but I'm going to blame it on the snake. I don't see Adam and Eve up here, so. So we invite you to bring your whole selves to this place. Bring your hurts, your struggles, your celebrations, your challenges. Bring everything of who you are to this place. Bring it all, because we are here to build a beloved community. We don't ask you to set aside anything. When you enter those doors, we ask you to bring your whole self so that we can get to know you and be with you and you help us. As we sing, we learn, we discuss, and we're touched most of all by the presence of one another. The gift of liberating love is the theme of the month of January, and it doesn't end in 3 days. That gift of liberating love is a challenge to us as people of faith to bring that message here and to carry that message out into the world that so much needs that message. So together, let us build a precious time of worship. Bring your whole self. You are welcome here. And now I will ask Gretchen to light the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, the flaming chalice.
I invite you now to rise in body or in spirit and join me in the words of our covenant, which you'll see on the screen behind me. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve humankind in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. This is our great covenant, one with another and with our God.
And if you would remain standing and join me in opening hymn number 124 in the gray hymnal, and the words will also appear on the screen.
Rise above the daily strife.
Katie. Thank you.
Our story today is Maybe, a story about the endless potential in all of us, by Kobe Yamada and illustrated by Gabriella Baroque. Have you ever wondered why you are here? You are the only you there ever has been or ever will be. You have so much to offer. Maybe you will invent something that no one has ever seen before. Maybe you will build things that reach high into the sky. Your life is yours. Try as many things as you can try. See as much as you can see. Wherever you go, take your hopes, pack your dreams, and never forget it is on journeys that discoveries are made. Maybe you will help others to see the beauty in each day. Or maybe you will lift cheering crowds onto their feet. Do everything with love. Follow your heart and see where it leads you. Maybe you are here to shine a light into places that have been dark for far too long. Maybe you will speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. Maybe you are here to help in only ways you can. There will be struggles, there will be fears, and it won't always be easy. At times, it will feel really hard, and you might make a mess of things. You may fall down. You may fail. But you will also get back up, and you will rise a little stronger and a little taller, because there really is more inside you than you know, and this world needs your gifts, your talents, your big ideas, and maybe you are just getting started. What if you are only scratching the surface of what you can do and who you can be? What if you have talents you haven't discovered yet? There is something powerful, even magical about you. You already have everything it takes to do big things. Maybe you have no idea just how good you really can be, and maybe you don't know how much you matter. But maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting centuries for someone exactly like you. One thing for sure, you are here, and because you are here, anything is possible. Thank you all for your good listening. Children who are coming down to RE can come with me.
Each Sunday at the center of our service, we create together a time of quiet, a moment of prayer and meditation, a chance to reconnect with our inner selves and our highest ideals, our sense of holy, however it is that you conceive it. And if you are comfortable to do so, I invite you to begin this time by closing your eyes and breathing deeply. Feel your feet on the floor and feel your body relaxing. Breathe in and out. Sink into your seat and breathe in and out. In this meditation time, as we enter it, we will join together in the centering song, and then we will sit for a few moments of shared quiet, and then we will take time to speak to one another of our joys and our sorrows. I will then lead a prayer. Our centering song for this month is Find a Stillness, and the lyrics will appear on the screen. Center in, breathe in and out. It's time now to share our sorrows and our joys, which is a tradition that we have here to share those milestones in our life. We speak and listen with care so that our sharing knits us together in love, in strength, and in community. Joys that you have had in your life in this last week, make sure that you tell someone about all that good thing that's going on in your life today. We light a candle for that. I'd invite you in the spirit of prayer as I share these words from Reverend Edward Searle. Always there is a beginning, a new day, a new month, a new season, a new year, always. Forever the old passes away and newness emerges from the richness that was. Nothing is ever lost. In the many changes time brings, what was in some way will be, even though changed in form. Because always there is a beginning, a new day, a new month, a new season, a new year, a new way. And I add in my words, may you find new beginnings when you need them, and may you experience the deep richness of and life, and may you reach out to help or to be helped every day. May your life be blessed, and may you be a blessing to the world. Amen, and blessed be.
Now is the time for our offertory. Our church is a self-supporting organization funded by your generous annual pledge. You may also contribute to our weekly collection plate, which we split every month with a deserving cause. Folks on Zoom can donate either way using the orange button at the top right corner of our homepage at melroseuu.org. For the month of January, this church will be giving half of our collection plate to the Last Prisoner Project. The Last Prisoner Project was founded in 2019 out of the belief that no one should remain incarcerated for offenses that are now legal, and works to end the fundamental injustice that is America's policy of cannabis prohibition and the war on drugs. Our anthem today is the traditional American hymn, "What Wondrous Love Is This?"
What wondrous love is this?
Thank you, choir. I share this reading with you thinking when we begin to envision life with purpose, be it our personal lives or lives of organizations, we're shaping a future. If shaping the future is messy work, clarity comes from our conversations about who we are and what spiritual paths and stories shape us, what memories of congregations' life we cling to, and what values we most want to carry with us, and what our community needs from us. What makes this work difficult is that we must now move with the exploration of multiple possibilities to the claiming of a meaningful direction, and the energy that will drive this congregation to seek the fulfillment of its purpose will come from a unique statement of identity and purpose. This is commonly and optimally done using the organizational tools we know as mission and vision. So having a purpose helps. Perhaps I am only speaking for myself, although I doubt it, but on occasion I have been called stubborn, self-focused, or pig-headed. Now, no insult meant to pigs, but having raised many of them for our winter sustenance, I can tell you pigs are a bit determined and strong-minded. And I can assure that the flip side of this is that I can be very focused. I can be persistent, I can be determined, I can be strong-minded and responsible, especially when I have a purpose, a goal, or a mission in mind. Anybody identify? In fact, having a purpose helps me, in fact, helps all of us move forward to accomplish goals and to bring a vision to fruition. To put it this way, without a mission, I can't set goals. Without a vision of what I aspire to, I can't set a mission or goals to make plans. Now, there have been times in my life when I had no vision, no direction, no path, nothing to focus on. It was very depressing and pretty bleak, and I was depressed and spiritually and mentally unhealthy. And there have also been times when I've had to change direction, when the challenges and roadblocks were so overwhelming that it was prudent to reconsider the options and shift my focus in another direction. And that did not mean that I didn't keep a long-term vision or aspiration in my mind of how I wanted to live my life. It just meant I had to shift how I was going to get there. So right now, right here in this congregation, you are engaging in an important process called the Next Steps journey. And today you're going to take some time and have a chance to hear and see the new vision, mission statements, and begin to put into practice some of the goals which will assist you to continue to transform yourself and build your purpose. It is exciting to be embarking on this next step for a congregation that wishes to affirm its place in the world, and for a congregation that wants to emerge from the post-pandemic world that we have come out of, and a congregation that is preparing for an uncertain future with those many threats visible on the horizon. May your vision and mission be inspiring and lead you to greatness, such as this example from this congregation that I share, St. Timothy's Church in Brookings, Oregon. From the Christian Century article, an Episcopal church in Brookings, Oregon has doubled down on its right to minister to vulnerable people, despite a December 2023 council vote upholding an abatement order against them. For decades, St. Timothy's Episcopal Church has provided services like meals, showers, and transportation to those who need them. In 2021, the City Council responded to a petition to help keep vagrants and undesirables out of the neighborhood, thereby creating this ordinance meant to curtail the church's work, its vision, and its mission. St. Timothy's will be fined $720 per day if it continues to provide services. Now, let's think about that short article just a little bit. A church which has a mission and a vision so strong that it is facing a significant loss of money if it doesn't do as demanded, has doubled down on its efforts. Not stopped, doubled down. Impressive. Now, the other learning I had when thinking about this church is that sticking to one's vision is messy, and it's a lot of work. And it's not easy nor a simple process. It requires sacrifice, and it requires clarity. It would be easy to criticize those who brought the petition forward and the City Council, and they are certainly acting from a place of privilege and power, judgment, lack of compassion, and certainly, if you want to think about in terms of Christian values, they are not acting from them at all. But for the purpose of today's, let's take a moment to grapple with what a powerful and significant mission and vision that congregation must have. They are crystal clear that they will serve the undesirables, even if it costs them $720 per day. They must have trust in the leadership and clergy and staff and in each other to stay the course. They must work stronger and harder and more determined than ever to meet their goal. They must be determined and stubborn and pig-headed. I can assume that there was not an overall agreement for following the vision. We can assume that there was some turmoil, but ultimately that congregation came together with a mission and a vision to serve, and they, in spite of being upset and being challenged and being uncertain and uncomfortable, they would stick fast to be unified. And as great as all that is, and it is equally important for us to focus for a little while on our own life, mission, and vision. I've had 3 major careers. Each one provided me with purpose. First, I was an occupational trainer at Gardner State Hospital, working with patients in the state hospital in the sheltered workshop. In that career, I advocated for the patients, and I advocated that they be paid fair wages for their skills, no matter what level they were. My second career was in an alcohol drug treatment facility. I began at admissions, and I left as the associate administrator. In between, I was counselor and therapist and director of treatment. My purpose was to offer the best care to those who are suffering from substance abuse, be it the patient or their loved ones. My third career is one that I imagined as a young girl but never thought possible, and that is now as a Unitarian Universalist minister. And I was determined and focused, and I had a purpose. And I have never regretted any of the career paths, because each has taught me more about myself and about people, and ultimately led me to have a vision, which is to serve with passion and to forge deeper connections. And you as well have goals, vision, purpose that motivates and directs you in your life path. I know at least a few of you are in the midst of some career changes, life changes, and or needing to make new decisions. Your mission, your vision. Don't despair if you change or if obstacles appear, because each time in the midst of that tempest, other options can emerge. And then you have choices. And these moments of many choices are precious times to reflect and discover your deepest values. And then, with all the integrity that you can muster, go ahead. Follow your vision. Have a mission. Set goals. And don't forget to ask for help. No one has to journey alone. Making connections is a life goal. Pursue it. Amen, and may it be so. And we will now have our closing hymn, Answering the Call of Love, and the lyrics will appear on the screen. Please join with me as we say the words that are on the screen. We extinguish the flame. Our service has ended, so please sit and enjoy this postlude from Tom. And if you are interested in the congregational meeting, please remain here to learn about the ongoing work of Next Steps. And those of you who are on Zoom, please stay on the meeting for an ongoing presentation. And others, I will join you in the fellowship hall.